as long as I can last. So, good 90 seconds. But no, as long as we can go for. Straight up as long as we can go. That is a pawnbroker. He sells basic things. I'm going to join the Fighters Guild and see if I can find that's an outfitter. Where's the weapon shop? You need to look at the flags which tell you what the shop sells, but it's windy, so they're being blown around everywhere. Armorer, bookseller. Would an armorer sell one? Because they've got swords on their thing. Maybe an armorer would sell it. Argonians can't wear boots. Don't need to. The boots don't need to ever come off.
Hurry this up, will you?
Greetings, citizen. I'm Meldor. This town is Balmora, council seat of House Hlalu. We're loyal citizens of the Empire and proud of it. Well, most of us anyway. So, you're looking for someone in particular? You're looking for services? Is there some specific place you'd like to visit? Yeah, actually, I am looking for someone. I'm looking for a bandit. None of the House Hlalu councillors live in Balmora. Yeah, I'm not bothered about that. Maybe the bandit? We can't find him. But what do you sell? Let's have a look. Barter. What do you sell? Let's have a look at your weapons. You only sell a steel battle axe. Now, my stuff is here. We'll put his stuff down here. Now, remember, in this game, sellers have gold limits that you can't necessarily go past. So that's medium armor. Bone mold boots.
Hey, Rusty.
We can't wear those, though, can we? That's a problem. We cannot wear those. We are being raided by a party of 7. Thank you very much. Welcome to the stream, everyone who has raided. From Vanny's chat. How you guys doing? Hopefully you're in the mood for some classic Morrowind, because that's what we're going with. Hello, Vanny. How was your stream? What were you up to? You can wait 24 hours to get their money back. Yes, they do. We will be doing that trick in the sewers when we finally get to Mournhold. That will be happening. I just need a spear. So the Bone Mold Cuirass, armor rating 21. I currently have armor rating of basically nothing. So the first things first, I need a spear. Until I find somewhere that sells a spear, there's no point getting armor at all. Just need a spear. If you're going to the West Gash, better stock up on some meat. Hey, I think you're trying to make a rude joke. I think you're trying to be rude there. How dare you? Okay, bookseller, bookseller. Fighters Guild probably sell weapons. I'm actually having to manually move over where all the weapons might possibly be. Let's join the Fighters Guild. That seems like a good idea to do. Made some lemon waffles in the Final Fantasy cookbook. I've read that book. It's pretty decent. I've never had a chance to actually make anything from it, but good choice. Nice to meet you, big fan. Oh, thank you very much. Welcome to the stream. We are going to be playing some classic RPGs every single Sunday. Saturday is a book stream. Sunday is a chilled out old RPG stream. Hey, can I join the Fighters Guild? This is the Fighters Guild. Idis Fireeye is the steward. Talk to her if you're thinking of joining. Idis Fireeye. Where are you? Idis Fireeye. Where be ye? We have to ask her if we can join. And she'll probably say yes. That's not you. It's not you either. You've all got dumb names. I think she's at the top, isn't she? She's upstairs somewhere. He is really scared of starting Baldur's Gate 3, isn't he? I'm not scared of it. I just want to play it in a way that I can enjoy it, and I guarantee that playing on stream will ruin it for me. I've played Morrowind before, and I know that I can be silly with this. But when I play Baldur's Gate 3, I'm going to be reading every line. I'm going to be getting into it. Here she is. Well, speak up, Argonian. What do you want? Are you here to join the Fighters Guild? You look like you could take care of yourself. Before I sign you up, you might want to look at the Fighters Guild charter. Are you ready to sign up now? Look. I'm going to look at that charter the same way I look at every other charter. I'm going to scroll to the bottom and click Agree. You are now Lust T, the associate in the Fighters Guild. Work hard, follow orders, and you'll do just fine. Seek me out if you feel you're ready for advancement. Okay, cool. Tell me about advancement. Do I have any orders? I have a very simple contract to end an infestation of cave rats. You might be able to handle it. Go to Dryani Thelus's house. It's here in Balmora, along the river on the east side. Ask her where the rats are coming from. Kill the rats and get your payment from Draini Thelus. Report back here once you're taking care of the rats. Okay, cool. We can do that. I can handle some rats. Not a problem at all. Goodbye. I need a spear. Do you sell things? Barter. Ah, weapons. I want any of these spears. steel staff. It's a blunt weapon. Why did I choose the one weapon type? It's iron halberd, spear, two-handed, thrust 5 to 20, value 40. Your gold. Okay, that's decent. We can buy that. I'm going to buy that for 40 gold. That, I think, is good. Yeah, cool. What else do I want? Do you want this? Maybe I could offer you this spoon. I don't buy that item. Well, fine. All right, but you are going to be... You're going to be missing that spoon. Okay, what about apparel? You guys sell some medium armor, light, heavy. You only do light and heavy armor. I'll go and get some bone armor. That's fine. Magic stuff. We've got basics and miscellaneous. Armor's hammers are very important. We will need those because my spear will break. Repair prongs, possibly. Journeyman's armor's hammer we're not good enough to use yet. They are missing out on a high-quality spoon. They really are. They really are. You don't get to spoon with me if you don't have that, but I believe that is entirely your fault. Let's just offer that. Cool. Done and done. This means we should now be able to equip the iron halberd. We should be able to zoom in, and we've got it. All right, cool. We are ready to kill some rats. This is overkill. This is very much overkill for these rats. If you've not been in the stream before and you're thinking, why is he making terrible, terrible puns? That's the stream. That's pretty much all of it. I remember Morrowind, such a classic. Do you remember it being a classic, though? Or did you finish it and then you thought it was good and then you went back and played it years later and realized it's not great? It's varied, but ooh, my
yeah,
goodness,
I'm thinking maybe let's not do that.
There are flaws, don't get me wrong. Right, barter.
These will be like lanes instead.
Apparel. Now remember that in Skyrim you can't be super specific with what you wear, but in this game you can have a different left pauldron to a right pauldron, a different left glove to a right glove, a different left bracer to a right bracer, a different left upper leg to right upper leg. These are like super specific. The amount of stuff that you can equip it's so specific. But I'm going to need to go with a bone mold cuirass. Just one of them, ideally. We don't need 3. That seems silly. Just purchase 1. What? What? The value is 350 and you want me to spend 389? I've only got 147. That's ridiculous. Stupid. I hate it here. Right, what can I get that's not ridiculously overpriced? A pauldron. A singular left pauldron. That's all I could get. Native bone mold helmet. Can I even wear a helmet?
I'm not exactly sure what to do, so I've been looking around.
Hang on. Is that...
That's a mini skirt.
This better be important.
My bad. Yeah, I forgot that when you have your weapon drawn and you try and talk to people, it's slightly more expensive when they try and sell it to you. Right. Okay,
you don't
so
understand my design language.
Does it tell me what I can and cannot wear? Because the bone mold helm is medium. Can I wear that? I am currently unarmored, but I'm also good with medium armor. Bone mold greaves, value 220. I can get a single pauldron, left pauldron. They want 131 for it. I'll buy it. Offer. Good. Okay, you guys ready to see my armored character? Here we go. Basically protected. Absolutely fine. As long as the rat attacks that exact shoulder. That's actually the shoulder that I'm always being hit in, so this is really, really convenient. This is the drip. I'm going to quick save this because the chance of me dying to that rat is actually remarkably high. No one's... That left shoulder is absolutely fine. That is protected. Alright, we've got a spear going on
slower.
Alright, these rats, these vermin. They're about to feel the wrath
slower
of
4.
lost tea. Where am I going? Hang on. I told me to talk to Drainy Thelas about some hats. Her house is in Balmorra on the east side near the river. That's all you get. East side near the river. She's somewhere on this side. Is it this one? Yes. Amazingly it was. Fantastic. One thing you will learn repeatedly about Morrowind is it does not care about giving you pretty much any advice. It's like, good luck, it's probably over there, have fun. But you know what? I liked that.
Okay,
Hey, how's it
let's go make.
Ah,
So
you
I
the
figured
one
that
they
instead of
sent to Ken. I will be
hood,
doing voices for
like
every
this thing
character,
here, this
and
isn't
they
really
will
a
be the same
hood.
voice. Just so
These
you
will
know.
be like
Unless some of them will be Batman for some reason.
Kira's toppers.
Are you the one they sent to take care of the cave rats?
It'd be like the top
These
part of the
rats are such a
Kira's.
nuisance. I'm worried they'll eat all of my pillows. You like pillows, don't you, Lusty?
Cute Aldrins.
How does she
I'm gonna make
know?
them less cute. Just you wait.
Anyway,
I know they look cute now.
I've got one trapped in my bedroom here, and the other two are in my storage area upstairs. Rats, that is, not pillows. Here's the key for that door. There are at least 3 of these rats. I hope
Where's
they haven't
the
gotten
hood?
into my good pillows.
Your journal has been updated. Storage key has been
let's
added.
go call
Fantastic.
this.
Okay, so
Make it quick,
Rename.
Outlander.
you're very much getting the
Curious.
vibe
Up.
of Morrowind right now. It's like a super serious RPG
One.
that just isn't serious.
There's someone watching me.
Okay, you guys ready? Ready for combat? Here we go.
I should probably rename it Upper.
Okay, that went way faster than I thought it would. Remember, every single time you attack something in Morrowind,
Curious.
there is a
Upper.
random chance that
one.
you will miss, and that chance goes up if your stamina is low. So this
Yeah.
is it. If I don't move,
What? What am I doing?
I hack.
Oh fuck! I
If
just
I move forward,
I
in
had
attack,
shift held down.
I stab.
That's not good.
And if I move
Now everything's
sideways,
hidden.
I slash. Why do you have so many pillows?
Okay. Let's turn on the ref.
No, I'm stuck on the floor. No one needs that
Helmet
many
two.
pillows.
Tests.
Okay, also, your house is built weirdly, because to go upstairs, you have to go outside. Like, just, we need to get the builders in. But why are there more pillows? They're down here.
I woke
1,
up
2,
way too
3,
fucking early,
4,
man.
5, 6.
Either I went to sleep too early. Too late.
7, 8. There's one there you can see. 9, 10,
Gross.
11, 12, 13. You have 14 pillows.
Here's lower.
That is way too many pillows. But you know what? You live your best life. I'm not going to pillow shame.
Here's lower 1
In
and
order to
here's
get to
lower
your
2.
upstairs bit,
Should
we have to
probably
do
be
like around the
merged
back
into
or
one.
something. Is it this way? This way seems like a little...
Pieces.
I mean, it's raining. Imagine having to go outside to get upstairs when
Okay.
it's raining and everything.
Put it back.
Don't forget to check the barrels. I'll check the barrels. Why?
Yeah, listen to
Oh,
something
God.
else. I'll go listen to something else. Feels a bit weird listening to a live stream while live streaming. You can merge Kira's lower 1 with Kira's lower 4. I'll have to take another look at this, the top of this Kira's. Let's go add a, we'll add like a before. We'll add an arrow stop. One of the options will be an arrow stop. So Age of Mythology is a little bit too hype. Let's go do Age of Empires. There we go. Some chill AV music. Working on a concept of a pistol. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Much easier to recreate a real thing. Yeah, because everything's designed for you already, huh? Something more than just arrow stop, maybe some cloth as well. Need some material separation here. Oh, I have coffee, I forgot. Ooh, let me go watch this one. One sec. Wanted to make a cool cyberpunk gun, but still grounded in reality. No magically teleporting rounds. You gotta make sure you put like a sniper scope on it. That's how you make it look cool. With like those, with like a heat dissipators. And you need a heat sink in the end. If there's no heat sink, then it doesn't. How's it gonna be cool? I think this is going to be. Let's see, remesh this. Maybe this will be like a slightly shorter. Just like a different cut, possibly. Go ahead and do something like that, and then maybe add like tassels down here. I don't know. Maybe. Like this? No. No. I don't know about this. Next idea, fixed barrel. Added cylinder with 2 chambers. Interesting. Very interesting. Oh, I wanted to make like a pleated design. I forgot about that. Yeah, let's go add the pleated look. How do I go and do that? that. Light negative 2.5. Or maybe let's go do negative 5. I should turn on symmetry. Oh fuck. It crashed. What the heck is Alienware Command Center and why is it pinned? Why did it pin itself to my frickin'... Windows just like does whatever the fuck it wants now these days, it seems. Oh my god. Way back here. Oh well, it's fine, it's fine. Where's curious to skirt outer. Move that down here, move this up here. Okay, I'll hide this. Trying to think of adding a sci-fi gun. Yeah, you want it to be like field repairable. I heard like one of the major flaws of like the AK-47s that, oh no wait, not that. Like one of the reasons why the AK-47 is reliable is because it's just like a very sturdy gun. It doesn't get jammed or anything. Oh yeah, pleated design. Sorry, my dog. Hey! Hey! Stop it. No. Fighting. Dogs are fucking distracting me in the background. Every day is like martial arts day, fight club day for them. They're just play fighting, but they're loud at it. It's not good because I live in an apartment, so I have to keep them as quiet as I can. Ugh. Ugh. save it here. I think what you can do, if you're designing a gun, you should design it around what ammo it uses. I think that could be a good start. Like, that's it. That's the entire purpose. The entire purpose of a gun is for launching ammo. Fuck, what the hell? Like, guaranteed crash on that? Okay. That's why we saved it. When I tried making some pauldrons, you made regular pauldrons. Well, I mean, that's because, like, the human body is always going to be the same. For a gun, though, the only reason why a Glock looks like a Glock is because it launches, like, copper or lead rounds, right? It shoots bullets. If it shoots something else, it's gonna look different. Or if it shoots, like, differently shaped bullets, even. The human body is kind of not really, you can't really do much to change it. And if you, even if you did, like, all the joints and stuff would work the same. Yeah, what's up? Hey, have a good day at work. Hey, bring him banana with you. Want banana? Give me a sec, guys. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so let's go extrude this so it's like a 3D model first, because ZBrush apparently hates what I'm doing. And then select loops should not crash ZBrush now, hopefully. It's like, what? I'm not used to dealing with such low polys. What the fuck is this shit, huh? That's ZBrush right there. They do like a 3. Well, you like mirror well. Let's see what that. Okay, so it looks like that. Let's go. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I'll just delete the rest of the mesh that we don't need. Wait. Yeah, hold on. Let's go. Okay. Lip. What the heck? Bullets barely make any design in the difference. The characteristics. Otherwise, they all work exactly the same. No. What if like the bullet is actually like a ball instead of a cylinder? And then like in the canister, right? Instead of like using gunpowder as a propellant, what if you use something else? Because like to fire the gun, right? There's a hammer that goes back and forth to strike the round with a pin. The reason why the barrel is made of metal, made of steel, is because the explosive force of the propellant requires something very, very powerful, very strong and sturdy. So there's a lot of choices they can use. What am I even doing? Like, I woke up way too early. Let's go delete this. Let's go undo all of that. Yeesh. I can just like go and insert loops. Wait. Let's extrude all, just because it's a bug. We'll go ahead and do that. Let's go try symmetry. There we go. Now we have different groups for that. I don't know, there's probably a better way to make pleated garments. But I can't think of any right now. Your point is, we don't see weird operating guns, because at best they're just worse regular guns. Because what problem does a rotating cylinder solve? So it's not always about just having the most efficient gun possible. Like, you gotta think about how this stuff is made. You gotta think about the manufacturing process. Like the reason why the people in Project Nova wear a lot of chitin armor is because that metal is scarce. So there are other forces outside of just making the best gun possible. Like how expensive is making these guns? If it's very expensive, then they might just go with a cheaper option because it's mostly almost just as effective, but it's like magnitudes cheaper. Oh, I want to listen to StarCraft music now. Got some StarCraft vibes in this one. I keep getting hit with like the hardest questions like immediately when I start streaming. I'm like, man, I just woke up. Not ready for this shit. And land stat is a safety feature. It's a prototype which exploded. Wow, like another thing is, maybe they just haven't thought about it yet, right? Like as tech evolves, like how come they didn't have computers back in the medieval era? Like, are they stupid or something? Just like whip out your phone, play some Diablo Immortal. Like what were they thinking? They could have been like playing Diablo Immortal back in the 1500s. So it's like, think outside of effectiveness. There's a lot of other factors at play in making something. Like, why did knights use leather or linen when they could have been using like cut-resistant Kevlar? A lot of what makes a weapon or armor is actually tied back into world building, which a lot of games don't do, or at least they don't do very well, or they have like plot holes like you see in Elden Ring. Give me a sec. Gotta move some stuff around. Okay, I'm back. How am I missing the point though? I don't understand. Like, you're saying when you start making a sci-fi gun practical, optimized, and makes sense, it becomes a 1911 Glock or any other modern gun. And I'm saying like sometimes guns just don't make sense, or like just because of the technology or economic factors. What other point are you trying to make? Look at some. I want to make like some falls here. Where are some falls? Right, this would be better for like a different. Let's go make this Curious lower 3, no 2. What? Wait. Oh yeah, we don't have a 2 anymore because I merged number 2 with 4. Okay. Curious lower 2. Wait, what? They should be called Tears Lover 1 then. Okay. Rename this. Oh my god, I'm so confused. How can they not make sense? It has to make sense in at least some way, be it economical, practical, or technological. Well, it has to make sense to the people living in that world where there is a sci-fi gun. Like, if it makes sense to us, then that would that would be something different. So you'll actually have to figure out what makes sense to the people in that world to make a good gun, I think. Is it like a Glock? Yeah, it makes sense to us, right? Modern firearms are kind of the end-all be-all right now. But think about, like, in the future, right? People from the future would be like, wow, none of that makes any sense. Why don't they just, like, fry someone with their ray gun? I don't know. Why don't they just... Why haven't they harnessed the power of the sun yet? I don't... There's, like, so much that they could have done back then, but no, like, it's all just down due to greed. Like, we could have a Dyson sphere already, but Elon Musk has to stroke his fucking rockets, you know? Yes, but in this example, I'm talking about our future, our world, cars. But in the near future, you can't just teleport a bullet from the magazine to outside the barrel. Well, then don't do that then. doesn't make sense. Why would you want to do that? Let's go add like a. What do we have here? We have hood number 1, which is kind of like a small, tighter collar. We'll like add. Kind of want to add like a shawl, sort of thing. Well, I guess we kind of have it. Let's go make we can make hood 2 more modular. Even though this is pretty damn cool, it has to change. This is not. It is unfortunately the antithesis to modular design. Unless when you pick up a piece like this, it comes with the pauldrons attached. That's like the only way. But then you'd only have to like, it'd only be compatible with like one version of pauldron, which would suck. So let's not do this, I guess. I guess you just have to, yeah, gotta make this modular. It's gonna suck, but we gotta do it. Save it here. I could just like scrunch everything down, like compress it further into the cuirass. That could be a thing. Hello, funny 3D moment. I'm doing good. How are you doing? And by sense I mean physically, not economically, culturally, or anything else. Not even emotionally. Have you ever asked what the bullet thinks about the magazine when it's teleporting away? Like, these are answers that you need to ask yourself when building a world, Rusty. What if the magazine cheated on the bullet's wife? Have you asked yourself that question when you're world building? Merge all of this. Oh god. What am I doing here? I might just have to like start over with this. Like, create something similar to this but more modular. Like, if I just try to fix this, it's gonna be all weird. What is this conversation? Rusty's trying to tell me how teleporting a bullet outside of a magazine doesn't make sense. I'm like, yeah man, it doesn't make sense. So don't do it. I don't know. I don't understand the point, apparently. I don't understand. That's the pauldrons. Pauldron 2. I guess that doesn't look too bad. Like, if I just like push it under, I have to be really delicate about doing this just so I don't fuck things up. But the geometry is good, so I can always like smooth it out and move it around if I need it. And just have to make it smaller. Unfortunate. What's wrong with the conversation? Nothing's wrong. Everything's perfectly normal in a Zen stream. Make sure to feed your bullets like 3 times a day and never after midnight. Otherwise these things will happen. Like, that's world building for you. You don't want sick bullets. When they turn 18, you gotta kick them out of the house. That's how it goes. Otherwise, you'll have a loose bullet in your house. You don't want that. That's why magazines look like houses in our game. Give me a sec, I got on the AC. It's hot. Okay, I'm back. Okay, yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Actually, let's go duplicate this, and then let's go and do all of that. See what we can actually do here. So it works with these polygons. It definitely works with number 1. Actually does kind of work with number 2. It clips a bit with number 3. I'm pretty sure it'll work with number 4. But man, there's gonna be a shit ton of clipping. Or I could just like try getting it all working together. Because this is a really great look. I really do like this look. I don't know why I expected from a person whose knowledge and guns comes from Destiny. Alright, good night, Rusty. Yeah, I don't know anything about guns. My expertise is armor. How to make this modular? If I just did that, and then I can move this around, but then I'm gonna have to keep doing that every single time I add more armor to the game for each set. That's gonna be a nightmare. That means like each piece has to have a certain. It needs to have like a standardized footprint to follow. Yeah, this thing is just too big. It's too bulky. Yeah, too bulky. Let's just. You know what? An old armor smith that I know used to say, if it doesn't work, just throw it away. So I'm throwing it away. I'll actually just go make a new hood. This will be easier than fixing this mess. We'll make a modular compatible hood. Is this armor still following the scorpion concept of the other version? There's like multiple armors now. I'm actually working on like 4 armor sets at the same time. So this is the scorpion version you're talking about, right? So basically there's 4 variations. And they can all interchange. Each piece can go with the next. At least that's what I hope will happen. Rusty's evolving into a gun nut. He's turning into one of those people who will make the best guns we'll ever see in the industry. That looks so good, thanks. Oh, this should be part of Cirrus upper form maybe. Yeah, let's go do 4. This sort of like Bevor thing. Arrow stop. They're called arrow stops when they're on the Kyrus. But they're basically like a Bevor related to the Kyrus. Where? There we go. We'll put it here. Should I even put it here? That's Kyrus is down here. We should put all the Kyrus stuff down here. This will be a hood. This will be a hood that will be compatible with 2 helmets here. It'll be compatible with the Tusk helmet and also helmet number 4. And then if it's paired with the other helmets that aren't compatible, it'll collapse into a collapsed hood. So that there's actually 5 variants here. Secretly 5, but 4 for the player to select. When you make these armors, do you make a body underneath them? Yes, I've made 4 races for Project Nova. If you go to, there's a few links in the video description that'll show you like where my progress is. But I had to create some base races before this as well. Now, I don't have them up here, but like I have wings as well, so I'm gonna have to make this armor compatible with wings and tails. It's gonna be a fucking nightmare, but it's gonna be awesome if I pull it off. And then there's like the lobster rings. Yeah, the ref is just a low poly version. It's low poly version of the male mesh without the wiener because that gets in the way. Yeah, by the way, that the links, they do have some NSFW in there. Sorry. Oh, the wings look good? Yeah, they're pretty cool. They took forever to sculpt. They actually took forever. I think they took like 2 months for me to work on the vampire race. And like 1 of those months were just dedicated to the wings. I mean, I've been at it for a while now, so it's not like I made all of this yesterday. Like when you see it all just like for the first time, you're like, wow, this is amazing. But I've been working on this for a while, so I can see there's like flaws here and there that I can work on. Like the faces, especially. I'm still not very good at sculpting faces. So I think, especially with, like the human faces, if you compare them to like meta-human or something, it's not at the same, it's not at the industry standard level of quality. So there's a lot of stuff I need to go back and polish up on. I was thinking about actually just going to use like meta-human, but I kind of need to be able to know how to sculpt this stuff by hand. Otherwise, like what kind of leader am I if I don't know how to do this from scratch? Have like the same silhouette. It's like I spent a lot of time on the first hood. I should just like use that as a basis for the silhouette. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Just use this as a copy. Perfect. Should have been doing this from the start, honestly. I like hoods where they're like really big. I like really big hoods. Like the tiny hoods, they just don't look very good. Like if you ever play like Oblivion, like the hoods there, like they're so tight. Or maybe like some other game. Maybe it wasn't Oblivion, but there are like some games where like the hoods are just so tight. It looks like one of those. It looks more like. It doesn't look like a hood. That's for sure. Like the good hoods that you'll see are like the Jedi and the Sith hoods in Star Wars. Now those people know how to make hoods. I don't know. They've got some uncanny valley issues going on. I'm not sure what it is. Maybe I've just been looking at faces for too long or something, but they've got something going on. Some proportions are off. Something's about it is off. It's like faces in general are really hard to do for me. Because I've spent my entire life making helmets, I guess. I don't have the muscle memory. I don't have the visual imprinting necessary to make faces yet. Still need to train that. See, what else? What else can we listen to? very epic music. Stream on Twitch? I used to. I used to stream on Twitch. But Twitch doesn't allow for like I was working on base meshes at the time. So Twitch doesn't really allow, at least I don't think they allow like artistic nudity. So yeah. Also like it feels weird just like having me working on like art when like the next stream over is like some streamer, some cam girl just shaking her booty. It just, I don't know, it feels unprofessional for me to stream there. Like I feel like I'm in the wrong place when I stream on Twitch. Like no offense to the hardworking girls out there, but like I just feel like I'm not in the right place. To be honest, like I'm not actually looking to grow my channel or anything. This channel is mostly for me to record everything that I do, so I don't feel depressed about like a lack of progress. Because if you're working on such a big project like a video game all by yourself, you need a way to record your progress, otherwise you're going to feel so overwhelmed. It's not even funny. You're gonna be like, man, what did I even do? I feel like I'm going nowhere. I still have all of this to do. I have A, B, C, D, E, F, G all the way to Z to do, and I'm still working on A. So, like, having a journal or a log of everything is a nice thing to have. That's why I do the weekly summaries of what I've done every week. And there's even yearly summaries because I know this is going to be a multi-year project. Most definitely. Let's go find the pauldrons for now. We can actually delete. We'll move this hood up to hood to. Maybe we should rename this into Kira's Upper 2. Rename. Because this will be part of the Kira's. And then we'll delete all of this. This amazing hood, we're gonna just have to delete it. It's not gonna work. It doesn't work, so just delete it. Stop looking at it. Don't feel sad. Is it personal preference to be working alone in this project? Mostly yes. If I had unlimited money, sure I would hire people. But I don't really want to manage people. I think it's gonna take away too much from my time and energy. And that's another reason why I'm not accepting money or donations. Because all of that takes time and energy to get sorted. Like I have to set up like a payment acceptment. Like I have to do taxes on that. Like it's not really worth doing at the end of the day. I just want to get to the meat of it, you know, get stuff done. I don't want to. Like, have you ever heard about like there's a large number of failed indies. Like You just go to like Kira TV or Kira's channel. You'll see a shit ton of examples there. That's actually my next question. Yeah, I can't be bothered. Like already, every day I do have like, you have 8 hours of sleep, right? And then you have 8 hours of work. So that's 16 hours out of your day. That means you still have 8 hours left of free time. So like if I spend like 4 of those hours on this project, like that's already a lot of time to be working on something. Like if I worked any more on something, like I'd be kind of tired. It's already a good balance. Everything's already working at max efficiency. Games just take a lot of time and patience to make. And once you get other people involved, it takes millions, billions of dollars to sustain it. Like, you can get funding. Like, for instance, the job that I work at, Bare Metal, like, they've gotten funding for their project on Kickstarter for like 150,000, I think. But even then, like, that money just disappears so quickly if you're paying out wages. Because, like, think about it, if like a normal salary in the US is like what, 50 grand per year? So that's just like paying for 3 years of someone's time. It's just not, it's not viable to get funding on these platforms. I mean, it is viable, but like not for something as big as a game project. You gotta read Topo then Substance? Yeah, I will. I've already done the read Topo and Substance for the base races, so if you guys check out there's links in the video description to, because there's like a shit ton of other work that I've done on this project already. So you can, like, the races are mostly there. Still need like customization options and all that. Yeah, I do everything. Like I model, I texture, I bake, I animate. There isn't anything I don't know how to do except for programming, which is going to be a learning experience. I'll just say it'll definitely be a learning experience. But I've done like blueprinting in Unreal, so the logic behind, because blueprinting is essentially programming, it's just node-based programming. The logic behind me solving problems in code is there. I just need to learn the language of C++ and like learn how to actually make C++ do what I want. Yeah, but you can't like rely on blueprints for everything. It's slower. It's someone came into this stream, I think, and said that blueprints are like 20% slower than C++ on average. So if you're making an MMO, you can't just rely on blueprints because you need some really strong, really beefy systems for an MMO, because you're handling lots of data constantly in bulk amounts. And everything has to go smoothly. Otherwise your players will complain. And then there's like the systems to handle players as well. Like there has to be like account creation. You need to have game masters on payroll, customer support. Like I'm not relying on like AI to handle that shit. Like you go on Reddit, you go on YouTube, everyone's complaining about how shit AI is for customer support. It's just not something I want to do. They'll save me money, sure, but like at what cost, right? The brand image is far more valuable than, I don't know, saving a couple grand per year. Something that a lot of game developers seem to be ignorant of, or at least the people in charge of handling game developers. And it's like profit-seeking motivations instead of actually making a good product. Which is weird because making a good product is usually synonymous with generating profits. I don't know what these people are doing. I might actually make these straps less prominent because it can't get in the way of everything. Like knock this down a bit. These pauldrons in general are a little bit too form-fitting to the bodies. Make them a bit less tight around the corners. They need a redesign too. Make them look nicer. I have to do like a morph or something on the helmet underneath just to reduce some of the spikes. Maybe put the when the hood is up. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Otherwise, like you're gonna have like it's like that. It just don't look that great. Or I can just like reduce the spikes. I can make the helmet a little bit smaller, I guess. Go ahead and do that, I guess. Doesn't matter too much. I have to make the skirt a bit different from Keras lower number 1 because it needs to be a little bit more variety. This pleated thing is pretty cool though. Maybe. I'm gonna need more than 4 variations for everything. People are gonna be like, well, I want a pleated version that's short. Otherwise, how can I make my anime girl cosplay? Oh, let's not have this here. There we go. And then, yeah, we'll just have this as kind of like the lower half of a long trench coat or something. Yeah, we'll do that. Go do that. This can be, we can separate this out into like plumbatas or something. Not plumbatas, like liturgies. That's actually a real term, by the way. I don't know if it's actually pronounced liturgies. But it's basically, if you look at Greek warriors, like Greek hoplites, they have like these strips of leather coming down from their breastplate that hang over like the groin area and the upper thighs. And those are called liturgies. They're either called liturgies or I'm absolutely butchering the pronunciation. This could be. Well, let's just not have anything here. Just do that. Delete this. This will be the belt. Another belt. Where is Curious Upper? It's over here, okay. Upper number 2. And then we need Curious Upper number 2 variant, so hood down as well. Guess I'll go ahead and make that now. Oops. Let's see what would be the best way to go about doing this. Right, just like move it like that. Very carefully. Definitely gotta be some warping, but I'll probably do this. Very scrunchy back here. Let's mask this off to protect it from further scrunching. Ugh. Ah. Make sure that these don't interfere with the wings. And they don't. Okay, that looks about right. This is gonna be kind of like a pretty hefty, like solid hood too, so it's not gonna collapse all the way down. Like the fabric's gonna be very thick. Like the trim, there's gonna be leather trim, so that's gonna keep it a bit more stiff than just like a hoodie kind of hood, right? So heck, there might even be like metal plates in this hood. Who knows? Okay, so we have hood up and we also have hood down. Hood up, and where is... There we go. So that'll be a toggleable. Let's go extend this a bit more. Right there seems about right. So we have like a trifecta of materials: metal, chitin, and cloth, not hiding anything too much. was a little bit too long for like a rogue look. Do that. Oops. So we have kind of like a Templar look. We have a rogue. We have like a marksman kind of guy. And we have like your basic bitch warrior, I guess. For people who hate the wacky designs of chitin armor. This will be fun. This will be fine. Actually, you know, I wonder if this should be part of this guy's getup. Yeah, I might actually do that. Let's go move this over to version 3. How about this? This version will have the shortest Curious lower possible. So I would name this as Curious lower 3. Move this over like this. This here. Oh, where'd it go? Curious lower. Oh, I have to make sure that the hoods when they're down are compatible with the other helmets as well. So where is Curious upper 2? Hood down. Okay, so this is basically compatible already. Take a look over here. Yeah, that'll be compatible. It's also compatible. Oh, that actually looks pretty good. I like that. Get it. But let's go make another Curious upper for this version. Let's go stick with the pleated look, and then we'll do something with pleats. But this one here, let's go get Curious lower 4. We'll duplicate this, and then we'll duplicate it to Curious lower 2. Because we don't have one yet. Because we renamed Curious number 2 to Curious number 3. Curious lower 2. Put this here. So now we have 1, 2, and 3, and 4. We have our 4 Curious lowers, even though they aren't completely done yet. And then we'll do something here. Maybe we'll do like yeah, we'll do something like very short. So if someone likes the look of their legs, we got you covered, right? Metaphorically speaking. Gonna take a short break here. I'll be right back. This should actually be part of the Cuirass, not the Cuisses. Yeah, this should be. Will be part of Cuirass lower number 2. Let's move this over here. Yeah, that makes more sense. Okay. I'll have to adjust this a bit. Let's need something. Needs a belt. Let's go delete this. I actually don't want this here. Belt. You can borrow from belt number 1. Get a few things here. Actually, you know. You just need those 3 bits there. Might do something a bit more unique around here as well. Let's actually delete these because I feel like I'm not done with the cloth yet. Or at least hide them for now. Need to be done with the cloth first. Move this into place because this was originally part of the quizzes, now they have to be part of the Cuirass lower number 2. That's for sec. Oops. Maybe something like that. Let's get rid of this. I should stop borrowing pieces from the other modular pieces unless it's absolutely necessary or if it actually makes sense. Otherwise, everything's gonna look the same. So go ahead and make this one a bit longer. Let's go delete upper, delete higher. I don't need that much resolution right now since I'm still reworking a lot of things. Let's actually not do that. This is supposed to be the short version. We'll save that for something else. Maybe we'll just not even have this. Maybe we'll just like forego the butt flaps, you know? When they were leather, they actually look pretty good though. Maybe I should turn them back into leather. Yeah. Okay. If that's going to be the case, go ahead and delete higher and then redo this bit here. have this, that, this, I actually don't know if I like this. Need to figure out something. Something else. Oh, I remember what I was gonna do here. Okay, okay. This works actually. Let's go add... I just like forgot what I was gonna do. Let's go grab this. Where is Kira's Lower Powder? Duplicate this. Drag it into Kira's Lower 3. And then this is going to be armor. So, oops. Go. I want to create like... It's gonna be like a kind of like a more poofy looking skirt. And more like a Monster Hunter skirt. We'll do that. We'll do like a Monster Hunter skirt. With the big folds. Man, I feel like going back to sleep, but I gotta fight the urge. I just woke up. I know, like, my schedule's kind of fucked, but I gotta stay the course. Something like that, and then this one maybe like that. Yeah, here we go. Now it's starting to work a bit. Ugh. I'm gonna get up and stretch a bit. Be right back. Oh wait, I still have the AFK thing turned on. Oh well. Okay, I'm back. So this will be segmented, sort of like a cuirassier, 16th century French cuirassier armor. Long, segmented folds. If I'm doing that, then this back portion probably doesn't, yeah, it doesn't need to be this big. Like, what are we protecting from the back? Tiger attacks? The scorpion is supposed to be like a marksman. I don't really have like clear-cut ideas in here. I mostly just focus on trying to make cool-looking armor pieces or armor sets that fit within the same style and that can be mixed and matched. So, I mean, I called it marksman earlier just because in Morrowind, this helmet, the helmet that's most similar to this helmet, is a Veteran Watchguard helmet. So there is that. But technically it could be anything. Since I'm adding these massive folds here, I guess it's melee now. Melee armor. But like, you should be able to mix, if you, like, this combination might look a bit goofy to some people, so you can like mix and match it with like version 2, with like this instead, or this. All of these are designed to be mixed and matched. I was wondering, because you're making hoods for the other versions, I was wondering maybe, oh, a ghillie net. That could be interesting. So if I were doing like a ghillie net, that would probably be like some kind of variant specific modularity. When I say so, like variant would be the hood. It would be Cuirass upper number 2. So maybe that could be like a variant of the hood. But yeah, the modularity for these armors are going to be off the charts. Wait, this shouldn't be... Let's go delete this. Or let's go... Yeah, okay. I'm going to delete the third one here. So I'm paying attention. should be 5 instead because chitin plates are thicker. They're thicker than normal steel plates, but should be roughly the same weight. Oh shit, whoops. Inflated the wrong direction. Whoops. Ah, keep accidentally deflating instead of inflating. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking this will just be like, I mean, I just like do something like this. Yeah, you gotta think about weight. So, like, this is a lot of weight already on the skirt, and like, nothing's going to be attacking you from behind, hopefully, right? Usually, when you're in combat, you're facing your opponent, so something like that would work just fine. And also, like, what if you're riding on a horse? Or like other mount? I guess they'd be riding massive insects or something like that. Project Nova, not horses. And there's also the tail I have to think about, so smaller folds in the back work to my advantage here. Because it's easier to get the tail out if there's a massive plate protecting your ass. I'll probably make it look a bit less poofy. It is a little bit too poofy, I think. A little bit too poofy. We'll get the belt in here first. Let's see if there's a belt that we can use. How are we doing on variation? 1, 2, 3, and 4. So this will be like the smaller armored bolts. Okay. Over here to Curious upper, Curious lower, Curious lower, is this it here? I think that might be the wrong one. Yeah, it should be number 3. Do something like this. Let's reuse some elements here. The helmet. Actually, just counts empty. We'll make this less poofy. It is a little bit way too poofy. Depose it. Save it first. Needs a belt. Wonder what kind of belt it should have. I woke up too early. Blah. Oh, there's this piece in the bag too. Whoops. Okay, that looks alright, I guess. Yeah, it needs a belt and is the height okay? Actually make this a bit shorter. Yeah, something like that. Mid-length would be fine. Something like that. There we go. Okay, looks pretty good. I feel like the pauldrons need to be a bit bigger. Some portions here are a bit off. We'll have to figure out what that is. Oh yeah. I might call it early here. Go take a short nap and then get to work, and then I might have energy to stream later tonight. We'll see. Yeah, I should go take a nap before I have a meeting today. I've got a work meeting gotta go to. Examine my coffee diary. Am I right? Should we expect good news? uh, probably no update. I would say there isn't an update coming yet. Sadly. But I mean, it is coffee. It should be coffee diary day. No, wait, no, it's not. It's the 30th right now. It's only like the first. It's the first day of every new month. The first coffee diary of every new month. So, no, it'll be the next one. Next dev meeting will produce the coffee diary, not this one. Okay, guys, that's all for now. I'll probably be back on later tonight. Yeah, like I said, sorry about the weird ass streaming schedule. I don't really have a schedule, unfortunately. It's just how it is. I just gotta get as much work as I can get done whenever I have the energy. I'm not like not a pro streamer or anything. Take care, guys. I'll be back on later. Got a lot of work done today. I want to fix some proportion issues here. I feel like something up here is too small, something down here maybe is too big. Yeah, here are the curtain variations that we have, the current progress. We have this one, we have that one, we have this one, and we have that one. Alright, take care. Bye-bye. See ya, Devi.